So I have to start this video by giving a shout out to that man DJ Akademiks. The dude has been taking W's lately simply off the strength of his growing success. Recently he signed an exclusive deal with Spotify for his show Off the Record. And when I saw he was interviewing Brittany Renner, I knew all hell was about to break loose. For those of you who don't remember, Brittany is the grown woman who preyed on college basketball player PJ Washington during his time at Kentucky back in 2017. So you fast forward a few years and he's in the NBA doing well, but also simping for her while she traps him with a baby and then makes him look like an idiot online. But in her defense, PJ does a pretty good job of that himself. And during this 8-minute segment of this interview, Akademiks does a good job of basically saying both of them are exactly who we thought they were.
But they are who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook.
She's for the streets, and he's the idiot who is dumb enough to knock her up.
The age gap between Jay-Z and Beyonce, crickets. The age gap between Lori Harvey and Michael B. Jordan, it's crickets. Y'all don't have the same energy. Lori Harvey's 24.
I know this woman is not comparing herself and PJ Washington to Beyonce and Jay-Z. You know why no one gives a fuck about their age gap? Because they were both wildly successful before they got together, so obviously neither one was being used. There was just no parasitic activity going on there. But with you guys on the other hand, he might be an all-star one day, and that's a big might be, and she's just a washed-up chick in the industry who has slept with a lot of famous men and was looking to finally get a more permanent check. She was tired of receiving just a Birkin bag.
When Diddy was with younger women, y'all have nothing to say. When Future was with Lori Harvey, it's fucking crickets. No, I'm gonna say people's names because everybody in this motherfucking industry is scared to open their mouth, but y'all pick and choose.
And I don't get why she keeps comparing herself to people who are very successful for doing things outside of sleeping with someone else. This woman literally made a book about being a thought and how to empower yourself by taking men's souls. And it sounds to me like she's more mad about her claim to fame than anything else, when in reality she's the one who built this reputation.
The worst people to deal with are the athletes. None of them use condoms, really. So if y'all really want to try to come up off a check off a man, I mean, you could just an athlete. They're really dumb.
And if she was super rich and successful, no one would care that she preyed on PJ in this way, because honestly, that would be a massive W for him. What she doesn't seem to understand is that everyone else she's talking about didn't need those relationships for financial or social gain like she did. And they also didn't go around social media treating their baby daddy like shit and embarrassing him in front of the public, nor did they have a for the streets reputation. When she got with this guy, he was 18 and she was looking like this. You can't give me a very long list of men saying they wouldn't be shooting up her club and saying they were in love. It is easy to get lost in the sauce, my people.
You know, if you're 21, we're going to feel bad for you because we know what fame and influence brings to someone. Especially with permanent decisions. Just dating, we'll give you a pass. But once you're having kids, you're getting married, of course, those are permanent decisions.
It's just 100% facts. No one cares if they were dating. It's the more permanent decisions that really raise some eyebrows. And the fact that she was so quick to throw it all away when he seemed thrilled to be a father. Also, I don't really think people care about this age gap that she keeps talking about. It's more about how this whole relationship came to fruition and the fact that he was on her radar when he was only 3 months out of high school that really makes this particular situation look so bad. I think we've all been there when we're with someone who we tell we'd have a kid with, when in reality we both know it would be a total shit show. I would tell women that when neither of us even had a job. I remember this one girl told me she would have my baby, and 3 months later she was married to a dude in the military with a Camaro. People say dumb shit when they're hooking up. And this is where Akademiks really chose to pull back no punches, as he just sets this whole shit on fire. I mean, you could tell he was really waiting to drop this absolute bombshell.
I thought everybody else had your side chick, and listen, in the male community, we know the chicks that's like, yo, that's side chick pussy. And then we know the dumbass nigga who wifes up the side chick, and we're like,
so what makes me a side chick? Because I'm beautiful? And
no, because the one who everybody fucks but doesn't wife, that's the side chick. Sorry. You wrote a fucking book.
Who ever been a side chick? But I was never a side chick.
Well, when you write a book about having casual sex, and by the way, not one of them claimed you. We assume, you know why men don't claim women? Because we have our real girl that we don't want to tell about you. You know that.
ooh, you know that one cut deep as fuck with some salt in the wound. And this is why I have to applaud DJ Akademiks, because he's usually honest, and over the years has really learned to keep that same energy in person when it comes to dealing with these people in the industry, even when that has backfired on him at times and he's been made a joke of the internet. He absolutely destroyed both her and PJ because he's calling out the situation for what it really is. She knew it was time to catch out, that catchment was gathering some cobwebs, so she took what she could get. And PJ was just the dumbass with his fun sauce going in day after day. There really is no victim here in this situation at this point, just two clowns who came together to make a circus, something that has happened millions of times. But to finally hear her side of the story only makes her sound more diluted. You can't be talking about whose son is out here on the college campus and overall act like you're for the streets, and then turn around and try and play the victim when people want to call you out for your stupid behavior. But let me know what you guys think about this latest chapter in the Street Saga down below. As always, I do want to thank you guys for watching today's video and subscribing. And if you did enjoy it, please go share it with a friend. As always, you know there's some other crazy news out here that needs to get covered. So it's been your boy, the Tan Superman, and I'm out. Peace!